Yeah, today I'm so happy to have our guest, Dr. Anjum Padiyal from Los Angeles, US. So I welcome all the viewers and subscribers of this forum, Life Made Up of Questions, to have an interactive session as well as a lecturing from our guest. So welcome you, ma'am, to this forum.
Thank you.
Yes. So the topic of discussion will be on her area like holistic wellness, happiness, and peak performance. The three things are totally interconnected, and it is a subject of a lot of in-depth as well as diversifying areas to be discussed. So welcome you, ma'am, to this forum to have the discussion. Towards you.
Thank
Yes.
Thank you so much. Good morning from Los Angeles. Namaste to India. And this is my favorite topic to talk about holistic wellness, happiness, and peak performance. If you check the index of happiness, the World Happiness Index, India is far back. It is on the number 125. So that's a very alarming situation for me. Sitting here and just looking at the youth, specifically, I speak on this topic when I interact with university students and when I interact with our youth. India is the youngest nation of the world right now. Definitely, you all are going to be the future of our country. And I want everyone to be happy because what's the life? What we want in the life? Everything, it is correlated and it is equal to plus money, plus success, plus bungalow, plus Ferrari, plus anything you add on, but is equal to what we want, happiness. So, what is happiness? Are we confused with happiness? Do we recognize what is happiness? Do we really know the definition of happiness? So, of course, money plays very important role because you need to fill your your tummy, your satisfaction. You are hungry. Whenever you are hungry, you need food. That's correct. You need good clothing. That's correct. But how much is enough? Because you people are very a student of very important university, very important college. Definitely you people are going to innovate something new. You people are going to uh, leave the legacy. So how much is enough? Let us understand what is wellness, why it is important. Because if you lose that wellness, if you lose that physical wellness or physiological wellness or mental health or mental wellness, like psychological wellness, what is the gain then? What are you gaining then? So definitely, if we want to achieve, and I'm a peak performance coach. I talk about peak performance. I talk about to achieve maximum, but not losing your health and happiness. Because every achievement, why we want it, is equal to for our wellness and for our happiness. So let me share my screen today, and I have prepared a very beautiful PPT for you all.
You're able to share, right?
Yeah, I'm able to
Yes.
share. So I have my first book, which has hit the Amazon bestseller, that is Marshall the Mind. And why I have written that book? I have written that book and dedicated to my daughter and my son-in-law to show that how resilient I was just because of my background in sports. I was a patient of hypokalemic paraplegia. That is, I got paralytic attack during my pregnancy. And as I was All India gold medalist gymnast, I have never been on bed. Like in my childhood, I have started with yoga. After that, I have shifted to gymnastics. I have played nationals. I have played internationals. I was gold medalist performing double somersaults, saltos and backflips and all whatnot. So I was the girl always on in the air. But then suddenly, uh, I was totally bedridden. I was pregnant. I was gaining weight. I was losing my right side of right limb, the activity from my right side, and I was totally in a pathetic condition. The medical sciences, they didn't have any answer for my situation, my condition. And after the delivery, the hope given by them was that after delivery, everything will be okay, because maybe because of the weight of the body, weight of the baby, or maybe the head of the baby has just, some nerves has gone under some compression, and that's why you are losing, from one side of the activity from the, or sensation from the one side. Okay, fine. Uh, I was blessed with a very beautiful daughter. Right now, I'm with her here only. And 3 months gone, nothing changed. Too many massages, too much of Ayurveda, the kadhas and all kind of formulas. Me and my mother were trying, but nothing, nothing. And people start stating that now she will remain in the same condition now, because it says that after, if you have any disease during your pregnancy, it will go on, it will subside, it will you can get rid of after the delivery, and after 90 days, 3 months, it will be gone. Maybe diabetic condition, sometime it happens, but in my case it didn't. So, being a sports person, we have been taught in our degree, healthy body keeps healthy mind. Now my body was not healthy. All the attribution I have achieved as the parameter of physical fitness, that have gone. I have left only with my mind. And from that day, I have changed the statement, healthy mind can keep the body healthy. And after that, I have researched so much. I have done my PhD in psychology. I have studied a brain like anything. And I have cured myself by marshaling the mind. By chance, my mother always used to taught both of, we are two sisters, both the sisters, that mind is a marshal the mind. So since beginning, since childhood, I was listening that statement, and I told my mother, this is the time now. I have to marshal my mind, because the controlling power is in your brain. So why not to control my limbs and start teaching it again through my brain? And I have started with the breath work, because I couldn't move, I couldn't do aerobics, I couldn't do yoga. So I have started with the breath work. So after this is a very long journey, and that's why I'm very much. This is a very this topic is very close to my heart, and now I'm looking at, for past 5 years, that youth is becoming hopeless. They are on the verge of escapism. The minimalistic definitions are teaching something else, and then when they have exhausted the resources from the society, from the from all of us, and they become something, then they withdraw, then they resign. And that is where I find myself, that I must teach you all that how to marshal the mind, what is your health and happiness, and how you can achieve the peak performance, because I believe everybody is having a genius within themselves. So find out your genius. Why not? Why can't we can be resilient to any situation in this life. Life is going, up and down. Life is never steady. It will go up and down. It will give you all kind of a roller coaster experiences. So why not to marshal our mind? So I'm a bestseller of 7 books now, and uh, I hope you are able to see my PPT.
Yeah, yes, yes.
So let us understand what is brain and what is mind. So brain, you can feel brain. You can see the picture of the brain. You can we have a lot of sciences, we have a lot of explanation about the brain. But what is mind? So whatever thoughts occur in your brain, that is mind. And what is tendency of mind? What we think about? That is 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day occur in this little brain. Can you imagine that? That means constantly our brain is on fire. Constantly our neurons are communicating with each other and they are sparking. 80% thoughts are negative. So, whole day, whatever you are thinking just negative, feeling or negative thoughts. You are sinking in that. You need to understand that. Why? I will explain it. 95% thoughts are repetitive. Now, 80% are negative and 95% among those thoughts are repetitive. You are in a loop of thinking the same negativity or negative thought about yourself, whatever perception you have about the situation, about your family, friends, country, this situation, maybe after the post COVID era, what is life, what is death, what is medical system, whatever negative things or thoughts you are getting now, that is a loop, that is a very vicious cycle. Why it happens? Because since childhood we are getting some negative bashing or negative feedback. तुमसे ना हो पाएगा, you are not capable of doing this, you are good for nothing, you are a backbencher, you are the last in the class, you are not working very hard, you are very pathetic, you are very lethargic. All these kind of words now registered in our subconscious mind. Whenever you want to take a leap, whenever you want to do something extraordinary, your subconscious mind give you the negative siren. No, you are not capable. You will fail. And most of the time, teachers and parents use these words. Study hard, otherwise you will be fail. Do this, otherwise you fail, or you will lose marks. So all these negative words are registered in subconscious mind. Now, news. Whatever news you are watching, news are nonsense now. Repetitively, 150 news, 100 news in a day, the same repeated news we want to watch. Why? All these negative picturization, whatever you are, they are serving to you, they are giving you the impact about how bad the society is, how bad the things are. Whereas there are a lot of better things are going on. There are a lot of good things are going on. People are helping each other also. So this is how we are trapped into the negative environment since childhood, and right now also we are just trapping ourselves in that. So what are the five qualities of strong mind? If you want to survive, if you want to be your best version, you need to have a strong mind. You must have uh, these qualities which can make your mind very strong. The first one is confidence. So, confidence is belief in yourself, in your ability, because you know. If you don't know, you must find out what are your good qualities. Write it down. May people have perception that you are not good, you are good, not good for anything. May they have that perception, but be honest to yourself that what kind of a good qualities you have and what type of a goal you can achieve through those qualities. When you know your good qualities, you must write your negative qualities also. Are you procrastination? Into the procrastination? Are you really lethargic? What can be done to overcome from those bad qualities? I must say, you are not a good human if you don't understand your negative qualities. And once you understand your negative qualities, let's work on that. Why not? Be truthful to yourself. So nobody can harm or nobody can bash your confidence if you yourself is confident about your good qualities and your bad qualities. When you accept you have your bad qualities, your subconscious mind, you can make it conscious. Whenever you are into that bad habit, you can make your conscious mind can make your subconscious mind conscious about no, stop. So make habit of limiting yourself. Make habit to recognize it. Courage. Now, courage is not to avoid challenges, but to accept it, to work upon it. The bad qualities are the first challenge to conquer it. Who is going to conquer? Only you are going to conquer. Who can help you out? Anybody can help you out or help yourself. God helps those who help themselves. So help yourself. Be courageous to accept the challenges. Be courageous to challenge yourself. All those Olympians, all those people who are conquering Himalayas, expeditions, uh, North Pole, South Pole, what are they doing? They are self motivated to challenge themselves, where the rest of the world is saying, no, 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 it's not possible. Don't do it. But their mind is saying, I want to do it. Let me do it. Let's see what is going to happen. So you need to have that courage within yourself if you really want to challenge the society, your parents, your institution, that I want this, I think this is going to work. Challenge it. Have courage to take a leap, to take a step, and you will be successful. But after having, I'm not saying overconfidence, after having that confidence and courage for any project, for any aim or goal in your life to achieve, the commitment is the third and most important feature to make your mind strong. Commitment. Once your alarm has gone, don't put it on snooze. Get up. This is the commitment. This is the realization. You must go ahead and follow your commitment. So the passion to perform the best of best and satisfy your all out efforts. Whenever people or youth say, I was fail, or I was not good in mathematics, I was not good in English, I was not good. Have you committed yourself 100% with all out efforts to improve yourself? If it is not 100%, then go for all out efforts. Go for 100%. Control. So the certainty to, yes, you can shape your own destiny. That is the control, and you can control your whole life. You can shape your destiny. You can design your destiny. May people, may whatever people say, may people have the wrong perception about yourself, but prove it to yourself. So control is another thing. When the human nature is to control. When we are in control of any situation, we feel more confident. But if we are not in control, the situations are out of control, then we become hopeless. So what is there which is stopping you to control your situation? That you need to understand. And then comes the purpose. Don't follow the purpose of others. Ask yourself why you want to do this is equal to what is the purpose, what is the deepest focus of your value to achieve anything, whatever you want to achieve. When people have high purpose, they achieve high. Don't design your purpose only, don't limit your purpose only to yourself. Always design your purpose to give back to the society, that if I achieve this, I will do the certain part of that amount, or that kind of cash or kind, whatever you want to do, I will do. I will dedicate my this much hour to the society also. So you must have higher purpose. This is not the purpose just to have one good job or something, or entrepreneurship. Whatever you are earning, wherever you are spending your time, you must allocate that time or that a little bit of money to contribute back to the society. Why? Let me give you that. So we will discuss it later on. So five basic feelings and the organs. So let us talk about physical fitness first, and physiological fitness first, and the psychological wellness first. That is, anger is correlated with the liver. If you are angry, believe me, right now, if you're angry, you are just damaging your liver. That's why acidic refluxes. People are so young, but they are losing their liver, the health of the liver, the gut, leaking gut. They are not able to digest. They are obese. They are trapping themselves in various of disease because anger is affecting your liver. The face is will affect your kidney. That's why we always say smile, be happy, don't have frowning faces, because these frowning faces are actually giving the bad impact on your kidney. Joy, we all know. Joy is correlated is equal to the heart. Okay, I'm joyful, I'm happy, my heart is feeling good or blessed. Sadness and grief is correlated with the lungs. It impact your lungs. Anytime you are very much in grief or you have heard some traumatic news, what happens to you? You want to breathe. People stop breathing. People want to gasp the air. We just leave that kind of a room or environment. We just want to go out to breathe. So lungs are to finally directly impacted with that. Worry, of course, we know it. Worry is equal to loss of sleep. So how to make ourselves happy? Let's be happy. So I'm here to present you the dose. This is my happiness dose. DOSE, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. You must have heard all these hormones, but I am the universe, as yoga says. I am the universe. All these happy hormones are within yourself, and you are able to secrete it, and you can be happy all the time. You don't need any substance. So let us understand what is different between the pleasure and the happiness. So pleasure is actually related to the senses. We have five senses. Anything which satisfy our any sense that gives us pleasure. Watching something, binge watching on Netflix right now these days, eating some delicious food, you go back again and again to that particular restaurant to eat and to have that ambience environment, and that give you the pleasure which you are confused with happiness. I feel happy when I go and shop in that particular mall, or I watch this, I eat that. This is the pleasure. The happiness is a state of mind, and when you understand that, you can be happy anywhere. You don't require anything to be happy. So it is a state of mind. So let's understand the pleasure versus happiness. So pleasure is short. It is a very short lived. Today you have purchased something, today you have watched something, today you have eaten something, you feel happy. No, you feel pleasure. And it goes very fast. After 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, you are again into the same kind of a sadness, depression. You are not feeling happy. I'm in not good mood. Happiness is long lived. If you are happy, it will be the state of mind, it can remain with you all the time. Pleasure is taking. You want something, then it will give you some pleasure. Happiness is in giving. That's why I always tell my youth, have a purpose to give something to the society. Happiness, you will give, you will feel happiness when you give something. Whether if you don't have much of the cash to donate or to do something for the society, give your time. Allocate your time, 1 hour of your time. Go to the underprivileged society or vicinity. Play with kids. Talk to them. Teach them. Give them a 5 rupees chocolate. Give them a 5 rupee or 10 rupee booklet, some copy, some pen to write them, and teach them to write something. That happiness you will carry all the time. Whenever you will remember that moment, you will smile. Have my words, you will smile. So pleasure depend upon the substances. We want to eat something, we want to shop something, but happiness is a state. So let us create that state of mind. Pleasure secretes the dopamine. So, dopamine is addictive. That's why people do the same thing again and again. They shop things again and again. Sometimes they are hoarding the things, they just want to have everything. So, that is addictive. So shopping is also addiction now. The eating is also addiction now. That's why obesity is, and it is not only in India. It is the before this pandemic, we were fighting obesity as an epidemic. In every country, it is now because the pockets are very heavy right now for every, for maximum people in every country. And the pleasure they are finding, they are because they are confused with happiness and pleasure. Start giving something to someone, you will find a real happiness because happiness secrete serotonin, and there is no addiction for that. But I'll tell you, if you start giving to people, you will be addicted to giving to the people because that will also give you a very satisfactory state of mind. So serotonin gives you the happiness. Stress hormone, everybody's in stress. As soon as a child enters to the play school at the age of 2.5 years, I believe the stress starts. Get up in the morning, go to the school. Maybe it's for 3 hours, but it is a kind of a stress because it is just a routine for you. May you want to go to school or not, but you have to get up and you have to go to the school. So stress hormones releases by the body, by the brain, cortisol and thyroid. Thyroid, you must be getting my point that in your, even in your class, in your family, you must be hearing the word, I am a thyroid patient, my thyroid is imbalanced. Why it is imbalanced? It is a hormone, but it is a stress hormone. As soon as you get into the stress, may your thyroid get imbalanced, and same happen with cortisol. Now let me tell you, these stress hormones, our body does not recognize these stress hormones. And that's why, if once released by the brain with your bloodstream, it will travel to all the organs, to the deepest level, to your cellular level. Now you are hurting every cell of your body by secreting these stress hormones. And if you are habitual of doing this, you are trapping your body into your DNA disease. Now, what are DNA disease? We are born with DNA disease. We are carrying so many diseases in our DNA. They will come up on the surface when the body will trapped in too much of stress hormones, and our defense system will compromise. So, yoga, if you really want to revert your condition, may few of you are a little bit afraid of now that whatever ma'am is saying, we all are following the same thing. So let's reverse and let's regain your health, your wellness, your happiness, so that you can perform at your optimum, which we call peak performance. So inverted asanas, why they are very important? Because the gravity is pulling you. People are engineering student, so you know the gravity. So gravity is pulling and pushing every second, every microsecond on our body. It is working. So when we do inverted asanas, the blood flow is towards the brain, and your brain becomes happy when it is nourished with nutrition and through blood. And this is the asana I will recommend, forward fold asanas, because when your head is touching your knees, that is, you are bending. When you are bending the fold, that helps your body to maintain the balance from the center. Chest expansion asanas. During the COVID, I have promoted so from every platform the chest expansion asanas, where the lung capacity can be increased and more oxygen, you will be more healthy. Your defense system will be more appropriate. The psoas muscle stretching is the center of the soul. We call it the soul of the muscles. So this is psoas muscle stretching. You must do it. You can do it anywhere in your room. in your dorms. So this stretching helps your body to become more and more balanced. Meditating poses. Many times youth says, I can't meditate, ma'am. How to meditate? You have to not, you don't worry about the meditation. You just sit in this meditating pose and breathe. Just concentrate on your breathing. You don't have to concentrate on any anywhere else. You just focus on yourself, look within yourself, see how your breath is working, focus on your muscles, focus on your chest muscles, focus on your stomach, how it is just expanding and it's just releasing, exhaling. Just be aware of your breath sitting in any poses, so you will be very much enlightened, of course, and you will have more and more oxygen. Now, let us understand, this is my last slide to discuss hippocampus and amygdala. We have hippocampus, that is inside the brain, we have trapped or we have registered the traumatic incident we have. May your third class teacher slapped you on some silly mistake. May you have some or the other relationship hack or relationship setback, or may you have some perceptions which are registered in your body, in your hippocampus. And amygdala is present memory. So right now, if you are um just facing the same situation, you will have that traumatic memory back into your amygdala and you will correlate it with that. That's why it is very essential to get rid of those traumatic memories of yours. Leave them, may it happen. Maybe someone you have encounter with someone who is very foolish. So just leave it like that only. Don't label yourself, don't carry it to yourself so that you can improve your uh, lifestyle and the scale of happiness in your life. So, happiness is a skill and skill can be practiced. So, try to practice happiness. And I have given you the formulas or techniques how to be more and more happy, and you can start working on that. You can start working on one by one that how you can improve or how you can inculcate these habits in your daily routine to be happy 24 hours. May what come. Life is a will give you the challenges and you have to conquer it. Thank you so much. I hope it will be very helpful for other students, parents, teachers to be very positive towards everyone. Do not speak any foul language or any wrong, do not use wrong words to anyone because you don't know how it is going to impact them. So this is my humble request to everyone. Please speak very positively whenever you are talking to each other. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Anjum Padiyal, Dr. Anjum. It was a wonderful session. I really enjoyed like traveling from the base to the crust at last to the yoga, the meditation, the scientific impact over the psychological impact over the body and the soul and the mind. So it was a wonderful journey on life. Like health is something, it's unlimited wealth, and the wealth of and happiness. It is there is a saturation of peak point. Beyond that, we will really experience that happiness. And you have shared your own personal experience, which you have faced and you made it as a challenge, the courage shown by you. And it's like a real-time experience where we can sync and link and understand the concept in a better way. So thank you, Dr. Anjum, for this wonderful evening, sorry, the morning time of yours for,
Thank you.
for this forum, life made up of questions. So we will be back meeting with a lot of other subjects. So thank you for sharing your wonderful time and day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.